Hey ladies and gentlemen, Javier here with The Real Javier Novoa, a channel, a platform, and a modality where we apply the principles of interiorism, which are drawn from the perennial philosophy and just good common business sense. We apply those to living free, guys. It's all about being free from a job and a boss. It's about doing what you came to do, but this is just an unscripted, just quick video that I wanted to remind you guys. This is just a game, guys. This whole life, this whole existence is just a game. So I'm going to need you guys to calm down just a little bit. Loosen your grip. I mean, even when we look at such serious fields as military, as business, as sports, people who are competing, they realize that, for example, in sporting events, if you're training as a marathon runner, for example, you better relax a lot. You'd better loosen up a lot, because the stiffer you are and the harder you drive at this, actually the more harm you're going to cause to yourself and the more damage you're going to do to your chances of winning. There was a great workout coach or an exercise coach, personal trainer who I watched in an interview with Joe Rogan. And he was saying that the most pernicious myth, the most pernicious lie in the world of workouts, in the world of sporting and so on and so forth, is this myth of train to failure. No pain, no gain. He says, no, you don't train to failure. You stop well before the exercise becomes very hard. Everyone in the great fields knows this. Of course, you must have profound focus. You must have discipline enough to focus on your desire and to detail that. We give you the tools in this channel to teach you how to do that, but you must relax and you must loosen up. This is all a game, guys. All of the scientists are coming out and saying this. I was reading an article, and I believe it was the Scientific American, about a mathematician who brought forth mathematical proofs, and they're considering this, that we are in a simulation. A simulation is a game, guys. And all of the great religious teachings tell us this, though the teachings with which I am most familiar, the Quranic teachings, the Islamic teachings, say something to the effect the Quran said, إِنَّمَا الْحَيَاةَ الدُّنْيَا لَعِبٌ وَلَهُ. This worldly life is لَعِبٌ وَلَهُ, playing and basically empty talk. So it is a play. So according to just scientific method and scientific principles, anything before you, in order to successfully manipulate that thing, you must first learn its nature, of what makes it the kind of thing that it is, what is its essence, and then you must learn or derive the laws of that essence, and then you must approach it according to those laws. Of course, we know that you don't break the laws break you. So if this is a simulation, then we must approach it as if it is a simulation. That means that what is apparent is not the main event. It is a projection. And it is important because we came to experience all of these tastes, all of these experiences, and so on and so forth. We are a divine entity having a physical experience, so we must honor that. But we must approach the entire physical experience. We must approach the entire gamut of experiences, the entire spectrum of possibilities as a game. And you'll see, as soon as you approach it as a game, guys, you will start getting incredible results in the game. There are rules to the game, but the good news is that you get to choose the game that you play. That's another principle that you discover in this simulation. Because in the universe, there exists every single potentiality, because it's infinite. So there exists every single game that you can imagine. Therefore, before you enter into a game, figure out what game it is you're playing, and you can play according to those rules, and you can also play one game, stop in that, and go to another game. For example, if you're trying to grow a business, well, there's not only one game to starting a business, there's an infinite amount of games. So first you choose your game. Okay, do I want to start a one-person business? Do I want to compete with this organization? Or do I want to make it more about a service? These are just some examples that come off the top of my head. You first define the game that you're playing, then play according to the rules, but there's also another aspect of this, caveat, so to speak. You can always leave the game anytime you want. You can stop the clock because time is also a part of this simulation. Therefore, it's an illusion. So you can stop time and you can get out of the simulation. You can take a breath, take your break. Then you can enter that game or you can choose to enter into another game. I want you guys to see how pliable, how fluid this worldly life is so that you can start playing in it as opposed to being so serious. So many of us from the emails that I'm getting are so serious. I want to manifest a specific person. We're about to make a video on the specific person aspect. I've gotten a lot of questions about this. That's going to change the game for you guys. And it comes from an understanding that we came here and we predefined certain rules according to the game that we voluntarily came into. Therefore, while there's only one existent, the dream that we're in, the dunya that we're in, necessitates that there be other individuals, therefore other consciousnesses, therefore other wills, therefore free will is baked into the cake, ladies and gentlemen. Now, there's one simple hack for this. Say you're trying to get a specific person, so on and so forth, and that person wants nothing to do with you. Well, I wouldn't waste my time on someone who wanted nothing to do with me, but everything's possible. What you can do is you can focus on a film role in which that person does want to be with you, but without force. You're just observing that person wishing to be with you, and then that will happen. Not that it will happen on this film role, but you will move to another film role in which that's happening. That's just one example, guys. Choose the game that you want to play. Remember it's a game, and remember you can get out of it anytime you want. Nothing serious, guys. There's nothing serious going on here, as Abraham Hicks constantly reiterates. So loosen up, guys. Stop taking this so seriously. Relax. You're doing great. And just continue on the path. Continue on the path of enjoyment, of discovery, guys. And what you can do is, think about this. We use the techniques to manifest, but in order to manifest, as we know from interiorism, we have to live as if, we have to be in the state of it, therefore we have to exist as if it's already done. So now ask yourself, let's say you want a business. First of all, you need to figure out why you want that business. And some of you will discover that you don't really want a business, you want the results of it. And that's perfectly fine. Every result is already yours. Whittle it down to that result. I want a certain income, easily and effortlessly and joyfully. Don't make it so specific. Then say, okay, I have that income. Convince your subconscious of it simply by imagining it, abiding in it, using the tools that we have given and are going to give you. Now you say, now that I have this, what would I do? And that's where the game begins, guys. Because now, as I talked about in a video a few months ago, we came for problems. We did. We came to this earthly realm for problems. Because as the oneness, there can be no problem. There simply is. There simply isness. But we came to experience problems. We came to experience that gap in between what we are now and what we want to be, and then we came to transverse that gap. But we came to enjoy that journey, guys. We didn't come just to have it done. Otherwise, why would you come? So you want problems. Ask yourself, now that I have this objective or this intention that I want, what are the problems that I'm having now? What are the new structures that I want to create? Maybe it's building a business. And now you're not doing it for the money because you already have the money. Now of course you're going to take the money, you're going to accept the money, you're going to make more money, and you're going to have fun doing that. But you don't want that just done. You want to have the experience of that. That's the quickest way, ladies and gentlemen, right there to realize your intention. Because Neville Goddard talked about a businessman who, when he wanted money, he would figure out what he was going to spend that money on, and he would have that money already mentally spent. So let's say you want $100,000. Don't think about how am I going to get the $100,000. Think about what you're going to spend the money on when you have it, and imagine yourself doing that. And that's the game, guys. So just a short video. I wanted to tell you guys, experience the game, play the game, enjoy the game, know it's a game, and nothing is very serious. Even let's say you don't get what you want in this film roll. There's an infinite amount of film rolls and you already have what you want, but just for the sake of it, let's say you don't get what you want. Who cares? Because it's all just a game. So approach it as a game and enjoy the journey, guys. We do have a lot of great videos coming up for the rest of the week. We're going to be talking more about the basic tenets of interiorism. We're going to be talking about living free. You don't want to miss it. So guys, if you find value in our material, I invite you to please subscribe to the channel below, share the videos with families and share the videos with family and friends. And I am doing coaching calls. It's a modality that's taking off. If you would like step-by-step instruction, if you would like to take any aspect of your life and have me walk you through applying the tools to making more progress in a month than many people make in a year, I will put my email in the description. Email me and we will get on a call. Until very soon, guys, Javier with The Real Javier Novoa saying ciao. Have a wonderful rest of the week.